So I took a bit of a detour this past week. I didn't accomplish that focused work that I wanted. It's technically bad, but it's good. I started playing Travian. It's like a strategic game, a strategy game. I think it's how you say it in English. At least that's how it's called in Spanish. And I started playing because playing is something that should be in everyone's life. It's like playing football, the real football, soccer for Americans. No one will argue about practicing a sport, right? Which is playing. And playing a video game is the same thing. Just it doesn't have the physical part of it, which makes it even better. But it's still playing, and I don't see it as a distraction. I want to have that in my life when I'm settled, but that's the thing. When I'm settled and saving money every single month and not spending from my savings. So applying that right now was a mistake, but at the same time, going back to playing a video game, it was cool. It was cool to see how I was so focused playing the game. I wanted to be so. It's like a live game that it's always playing against other people. So you have to be conscious of it 24/7. And it's like, how can I do that with my life? Even the game is like playing real life. Because you have a village that you have to grow, create troops, and create alliances, and attack other villages, and get more resources, and be more productive. And it's like, why would I play a video game when I can play that in real life? And one thing that I noticed is that the game has an urgency and and fast feedback loops, which is what I'm missing in my life, which it's hard to have in one's life, those fast feedback loops, because you don't see the results of something into a long time, and that's why it's so hard to stay focused on stuff like that. Or at least that's what I figured by playing this game. So at least I have that productive side of things from the game. It's incredible how I've always knew about this idea of gamifying life, because games have those type of things, faster feedback loops, urgency. And it's like, again, how can you implement that in real life? The good thing about what I'm doing with my offer about affordable $15 reels is that I get to do so many every single day that it is a quick feedback loop. And so that's good. The issue that I'm having is that, well, I'm not having, the issues that I'm having are better right now than a few months ago, which is I have 5 clients. It's tough for me to make them stay consistent and believe believe in the process, but I'm getting there. I have 3 clients. I have 2 clients that are very, very good. They are not creating daily yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna get them there. I have a third one that is not as good as the others, but he is creating daily, almost daily. We missed one day on the last 15 days, but I've been working with him for a long time, so that's why I don't. And he's not great, but at least he's creating now daily. And the other 2 are very, very new clients, so I'm sure that I'll get them there quicker. So yeah, if I have 3 full committed clients, that will give me enough money to sustain myself in a new apartment, cheaper one that I haven't found yet. I need to look for it, and I have 1 month to do it. because I have to tell my current landlord that I'm leaving, so I don't have to pay an extra month. I have to, that. So I have a lot of urgency, which is like why I'm not working with that full focus that I'm using in the game. It's not like I did spend a lot of time in the game the past days. I say, how is it possible that I cannot do that in my own life with the urgency that I have? And the answer that I found is that I don't have fast enough feedback loops, or at least not as fast as the game. Which makes sense. And the other thing that I realized in last video that I didn't I think I didn't learn from it because I didn't change my behavior. So if there's no change in behavior, there's no learning. And what I realized in last week's video was that I self-sabotage and start pumping out videos, because every time I start a video, I know I'm working below what I'm worth, because I'm paying for a mistake that I did like a year ago, which is, a mistake that I was doing for a year of not looking for more demand for my services when I had it all, when I had a good client. I only had one client, he was paying a lot, and I wasn't getting more demand for my services. That was the mistake, and when that client left, I was naked in the middle of the street, to put it one way. And I cannot do in one day or right now what I should have been doing constantly throughout my day-to-day, because demand is built slowly unless you do something spectacular or spend a lot of money or stuff like that. And now I've utilized my network, because I have 2 clients thanks to that. Then Upwork gave me 2 clients out of nowhere. One is, I don't see, it's like a, how do you say it, gambling. It's like, it can be it can give me a lot of work or not at all. I don't see him. He might end up being like a very consistent client or not at all. And it's looking like he won't, because he hit the ground running with, he paid the onboarding fee, uploaded 6 videos. Then he was finishing posting every single video, he created 2 new ones, 2 voiceovers. I edited them, but he's not responding to my messages. I told him that they were done. I had plenty of notes telling him that he recorded himself with the webcam. I told him the audio is not great at all. Just simply record it with an iPhone and that's it. And I put B-roll on top of it. And he's not responding to that. It's been days. He hasn't posted the 6th video of the first batch that he sent when we started. He hasn't posted, for all I know, those 2 videos that I've already done. I did it like 2 days ago. I'm checking. Yep, he hasn't. And it's like, what are we doing? Oh, well, he actually posted in his other account, which is a little bit, I don't think that's a good thing. It's weird to have so many accounts. You just have to have one, your personal account, and that's it. But at least he's posting as long as he believes. He posted 23 hours ago, so maybe he will post the second one today, which will be a great sign. He's not very communicative, which is obviously an issue with clients. Maybe he will provide constant work. If I have 5 clients, 3 will at least post 80% of the time, and if with the 2 other clients I make one good client out of those 2, it's like I have the 4 clients, 3.5 clients that I need to sustain myself and reset my life after overspending on life, on my, how you call it, on my lifestyle. I made an expensive lifestyle that I don't regret, for the fact that you learn from the mistakes, and I from now on it's like spending the least amount of money possible in everything. Having that discipline is truly a sign of valuing the great things in life, the important things, because the important things are the cheapest ones. Health, if you take care of it, of course, because health can be expensive if you have health problems. But training, all that stuff, going outside on the sun, it's free. And so I won't be following the idea of spending money because I deserve it anymore. Money is just to have tranquility, to peace of mind, to have peace of mind that I can buy food and shelter. So I'll have that approach for the rest of my life, and build something huge. That doesn't mean, investing in one business is like I'll always spend on that. That's why I wanna spend the least amount of money possible to build something awesome and have a great life that way. But I had that not so maybe good decision of starting to play this video game. It gave me more clarity, and since playing is a part of life, and it should be, or at least no shoulds in life, like Alex Hormozzi says, I want to have play in my life. The work itself is play to me, or I know that I can make a shift to value it, because I love working, love making these videos. Obviously it's hard at times, boring, or I self-sabotage, but I'm trying to figure out how I can work with the most amount of focus possible for the longest time, enjoy life, and I'm getting there. And to say something for next week is, it'll be November next week, I think, already, right? Today is 23rd. We will start the month. From now, I have a month of making this video, 1 month and a week to find a place to live, to consolidate my clients. That's not that much time. Let's see how it goes. What I can do for next week is get ahead on all the videos that I don't think I said this, that the only issue with what I did is that it didn't let me, I could have been way more ahead with the work that I have to do for my current clients, because I'm not behind on anything, but I could be way more ahead. That's the thing that I did like bad. So that's the thing I regret a little bit. Not completely, because playing that video game gave me energy and at least a new perspective. But I could have been way more ahead. I made a lot of videos. It's good, but I'll balance it and apply it to life. What I learned from that game, I'll try to apply it to life, and hopefully I have great news for next week. Thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.